Gamers, it's Nintendo Direct time. Yo, is that freaking Dragon Quest? I gotta be quiet because it's really early. I started streaming a little bit later than I anticipated. Yo, it's Dragon Quest. I wanted to do a little bit of a pre-direct commentary, but I woke up at 6:50. Not 6:50, 6:40. And then I had a rush to make like breakfast and stuff like that, so I didn't have time to do any stuff like that. Fucking in my wacky brain. Hi from the other side of the globe. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, do I not have... Why did my alert not play? What the heck? Okay, well, thank you for the bit. Dragon Quest 1 and 2.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sheena.
I remember when that was announced.
I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
By the way, let me know if audio is okay.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Upcoming Nintendo Switch games? Whoa.
We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
Yeah.
Please tune in for that as well.
I don't know if we'll be reacting to that one as well.
What you just saw,
It depends.
Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD.
That one's on Wednesday, right? Yeah, I think I have classes on that day, so I don't know.
Another character appeared at the end. What kind
Another
of
character?
We hope you're
Should we
excited.
should we stream the Dragon Quest games?
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
I think that might be fun. First batch of headlines, alright.
Escape from dire straits.
Whoa. I'm unlimited data, so I only hear stream. Uh-oh.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Oh my god, is that freaking text-to-speech voice? Don't mind me if I eat my freaking breakfast right now. Dante. Like from The Devil May Cry?
The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special
Oh,
agent
Date.
with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game.
Did it say like the freaking Somnium Files? Wasn't that the weird little thing that Nintendo was teasing a while ago with the weird paper bag man?
Deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
Puzzle game.
Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files.
The Somnium
Switch
Files.
system, July 25th.
That's close to my birthday.
Unleash the supernatural.
Is that Shin Megami Tensei? And somebody in chat said Undertale 3. Yeah, I think this is Shin Megami Tensei.
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics.
Oh, never mind.
Enhanced gameplay.
But it is by Atlas.
Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido
Taisho
Kusanova
20.
makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases.
Supernatural.
Time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory.
By the way, let me know if my microphone is like too quiet or anything, since I'm talking a little quieter today.
Can also be useful outside of battle. and their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations.
Investigations.
Guide Rido through a series of strange incidents.
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
Sounds alright. Alright, thank you, thank you.
Uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Rido Remastered: The Mystery of the Soulless Army.
Rido Remastered.
June 19. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Wow.
Consume
Oh,
darkness.
what is that? Oh, wait, is this?
Your memories gone. You have been summoned to a strange.
I feel like I've seen this
unfamiliar
before.
world.
Shadow Labyrinth, right? Yeah, this is the Pac-Man one.
Orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas.
This was the game that
before.
they were doing for the, I forget what,
The creatures in
I think it was like a Capcom thing, where they were doing like animated shorts based on different games. And then people were like, what the heck, this is the Pac-Man one? And it was like some weird freaking apocalyptic horror thing, but no, it was secretly based on this game.
that can then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal. And devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch, July 18th.
Wow.
The rhythmic march begins.
Rhythm?
Remasters
Oh.
of Patapon and Patapon
Patapon.
2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
I feel like I might have heard about this game before, but I'm not
Give
sure.
different commands to the Patapon army.
The little characters look somewhat familiar.
Patapon advances them forward. While Patapon has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
Whoa. It's like rhythm strategy or something.
Fighting Kibapon to the Shield Savvy Tatepon. Build up your battalion to take on.
I think I played one on PSP. Yeah, I feel like... I don't think I've seen it before, but I definitely... It seems like somewhat familiar.
Your own drum.
What's weird though is like the characters feel like something I saw on TV as a kid.
1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch, July 11th.
1+2 replay.
Welcome to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Story of Seasons, no!
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Oh, you must be the new farmer.
Tend to your farm while growing crops.
What was that voice? You must be the new farmer!
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar.
Oh, I need water. Hold on, 1 second.
As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Okay, water
You
acquired.
can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone. Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze. The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
What are our predictions for this direct?
Please look forward to the latest
I know that
Story of Seasons.
some people are rumoring that Silk Song is gonna be in it.
Next,
I know
take a
that
look at this.
Sakurai made a quote retweet being like, "Ho ho, That was a little mysterious. I know that my friend Jay is hoping for Kid Icarus Uprising. Yo, Metroid Prime! I was hoping they were gonna show a trailer for this. Let's go. A new suit. I played the Metroid Prime Remaster recently. Planet Viros.
Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
Whoa.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a
Yeah,
path.
we love the scan feature. That's why we play Metroid Prime.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle
What the hell?
waiting to strike.
Freaking xenomorph looking. Dude, those things are freaky.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers.
Ancient powers.
Psychic abilities.
Psychic? What do you mean psychic abilities, huh?
Allow Samus to operate
Oh
mechanisms.
my god. Puzzles! Let's go. Whoa.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams.
Ooh, what the hell? Okay.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
That's interesting. Chosen one, we welcome you. What are they, like a new Erasa character or something? I don't think we've seen them before in the franchise.
Will be her fate after
Was
being
that a mecha? What the heck?
The threads intertwining beyond space.
Yo, it's like the plant from
Beginning to weave.
wait, Carvex. Isn't that the? I feel like that name sounds familiar. Isn't that the name of the? I don't know. We place our faith in you. Whoa. Chosen one. That's cool. I'm excited. Oh. Oh. Red suit? Whoa. Wait, that's so cool.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
Psychic abilities.
Let's move on to some more headlines.
It didn't show a whole lot, but that was like just enough to keep us like
Stir up.
hyped. I'm excited for Prime
Once
4.
upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe.
Oh my god, this is a Disney Villains Cursed Cafe? What the hell?
You'll craft concoctions for Disney villains.
That's
and
crazy.
get to know them in a new
Yo,
light.
Captain Hook.
Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston.
Included. Why those two specifically are like the headlining villain names?
Wicked creations.
Including Ursula and Gaston.
Influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time.
Captain
you play.
Hook.
Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe
Whoa.
launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
When did I even play Prime?
Summon a spellbinding
It was,
adventure.
I think it was sometime late last year. I think I got it for my birthday, right? If I remember correctly.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's
Yeah,
also
finished
plenty
it
to do
back
outside of
in
class. Hang out with friends at their
back in
homes.
August.
Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together.
I'm hoping they do
online
like
co-op. Explore this
Metroid Prime
whimsical
2 and
world on
3
the verge of
remastered too.
imagination and beyond.
I want to play those before 4 comes out.
Ready
So
for a
I got the storyline.
Enrollment begins when
Excuse me.
Witchbook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Action, adventure, and arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an
Ooh.
expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with
Funny
magical
old
bugs,
man.
then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out when The Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday. Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot 'em up
Of
games
who's 'em a
from
what's
across
it?
the series. Titles include Gradius, Salamander, Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3.
See, I'm hoping they're gonna have some sort of like
Some titles come
big
with
super
multiple
hype
versions,
announcement
including
in this
those with
direct,
different
because like why
engines
would they
and
have
launch years.
a direct
Plus,
when
take the helm
you
in a
know
brand new entry,
Switch 2 direct is literally next week?
Gradius Origins.
So I'm hoping that waking up at
Switch system August
6:40 was not a mistake. But I also wanted to react to it because I've never done a live reaction
Battle to the
before
beat
for a
in
Nintendo
the
Direct.
Necro Dancer. Press
Necro Dancer!
in each lane to fight
There's a new one?
monsters in rhythm-based
Oh yeah,
combos.
Rift of the
Keep
Necro
the
Dancer.
cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards.
I know a lot of
Musical
people
mayhem
like this
awaits
series.
Celeste Music Pack paid DLC.
Celeste music, yo, that's awesome.
Be on the lookout for
Pepito,
DLC in the future.
wait, yo, this game's awesome.
Launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Let's see what's in store.
Whoa, creatures.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the
A
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi. Why do you say it like that?
Galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop.
We got a freaking Tamagotchi game.
Or
That's so. It looks so silly.
Arrange plates.
Slash positive.
Afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help.
My brain is not fully functioning.
Provide good customer
So
service.
I apologize if my commentary is sleepy.
In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before.
Why does he pronounce it like that? Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi. Business is sure to be booming.
Business is sure to be booming.
When Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch, June 27th.
A lot of this stuff's releasing in June. Is there when did it say? Oh, Pokemon! Pokemon! Okay, you have my attention. It is Pokemon time. Legends EA. What new stuff we're gonna learn today?
Welcome to Pokemon Legends.
I was thinking they might do Legends EA in this.
Pokemon series.
Yeah.
You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games.
Yeah.
Lumio City. To make it easier
Panseer.
and Pokemon to coexist.
Yo, Panseer's on the Switch. Let's go.
Urban redevelopment plan.
I think Patrat was also confirmed to be in this game, right?
Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
Malamar. Malamar was my first ever shiny in Sword and Shield. Well, not my first ever shiny in general, but
Wild zones.
Wild Zones. I'm still so confused how these even work.
Where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even with
Oh, Patrat, yeah. Okay, so every Pokemon is now on the Switch in some way. That's so cool. Hello, Badoo.
But they might be hostile. If you sense
Oh.
trouble, get to
Crocodile. No, Crocorock.
Pokemon that live outside wild zones too.
Sandy's gonna be happy about that.
Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
On rooftop. Whoa.
People and Pokemon.
What? Steelix looks
going wild
weird.
in
What the
Lugia
hell?
City.
Why did it look like that?
When night falls,
Uh-oh.
the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament,
Ooh.
ZA Royale.
The ZA Royale.
Wait in battle zones.
Dance Age. On Furfrou. There's Crocodile.
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
Ooh.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
Whoa.
During battles, using
Wait, what the hell?
the right moment is key. And with
Mega Evolve.
some Pokemon can power up even more. You'll start at rank Z and work your way
Oh,
up
rank
to
Z. That's why it's called Z to A.
trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
Whoa. The Rotom bones. Oh my god.
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered.
What the heck?
What will you find on your adventure?
Oh, is that all we get? It's just
Pokemon Legends
stuff happens at night.
launches on
Okay.
Nintendo Switch later this year.
Alright.
In Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information.
For some reason I feel like
Next,
the Switch 2 is not releasing until sometime next year, or at least not until like super late
Hello
this
there.
year.
Boop.
What the hell?
The game you're about to see, boop, doesn't have a big, epic story, boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
This is Rhythm Heaven?
You wanna
This
see?
feels like the art style. Right?
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
What in the hell? What is this voice?
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm?
Wow. Why do these guys look so goofy? A-E-U-E-O. Why are they so grumpy?
Almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice,
Somebody in chat said 6 out of 10. What's up, Taco? How you doing? Been a while. How you do? How's it going? I think this is it. This is a new rhythm game. Not. This is a new Rhythm Heaven, right?
The rhythm with a brand new entry in the
Something
Rhythm
like that.
Heaven
Yeah, Rhythm Heaven.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Groove. Who was with the weird like robot voice? That was so weird. 2026.
Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music.
What in the world?
Renowned Japanese musician Tsunku.
Wow.
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system.
Whoa.
Please take a look.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
Oh.
Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card.
Whoa.
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games. When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Wait, that's interesting. What the hell?
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second.
I feel like they
Now you can play this game on the second
made this so that
wherever and whenever you want.
because for like the Switch 2 for old Switch games, so you can just eject them and put them on the new system.
You can freely load and arrange which games you play
Right?
on up to two
I
systems.
feel like that's probably why. That's cool. That's actually really
Communication
useful.
with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Wow. Lending to family group members.
To your Nintendo account, family group members. To
Wow.
your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
It does kind of stink that you can't just like
You're done. They can now
have
play on their own system.
everybody be able to play it at once, but
Only lend one game
I don't
to a
know.
particular person. Games can be
Yeah.
lent out for 2 weeks, after which
For
they will
2
automatically
weeks?
return to you.
Wait, that's
Making
okay.
digital
Then
games
scratch the idea about
easy to
the
use.
the Switch 2 thing. That don't make no sense.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems. This feature is
Yeah,
planned
figured
to be
Nintendo
added
Switch
via
2
a system
systems,
update
but
in late April.
late April.
Let's take a look at more Nintendo
Huh.
Switch games.
Interesting. I'm really curious what they're doing with the Switch 2, because it's like we've got some announcements in this direct that aren't coming out till 2026, and so it's like, why are they announcing it for the Switch when they could be announcing it for the Switch 2, you know? So it's like either the Switch 2 isn't releasing until like sometime later next year, or I don't know, just seems a little bit weird. Keep bumping my microphone with my elbow. I've got like my arms crossed in reacting mode.
Uncover history once more.
Uncover history once more.
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo
Saga
Switch.
Frontier 2.
Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will, the Explorer. Two heroes
What the hell?
whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
Epic RPG.
Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant
Whoa.
world of Sunnydale. Plus, team up with more characters in battle.
What console was this on originally?
Transfer stats to allies.
I don't
through
feel
the
like I've seen this
Area
before.
system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses.
Whoa.
What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later
Today. Ooh.
Monumental adventure.
Oh, puzzle game.
Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through
We love puzzle
isometric
games.
filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and
Whoa.
secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow People. A different journey.
The Crow
awaits in
People.
Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first 2 Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
This summer. Golf? No, it's golfing time?
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course.
Not quite par for the course.
Or in online play. So just relax. And get
Just relax.
Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Whoa. Captain America.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine, to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online.
Assemble.
The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Well, I have a microphone.
Switch system this holiday.
This holiday. Whoa.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Wait, can my microphone stay still, please?
A team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Last game announcement. Kid Icarus. Show me Kid Icarus. Animal Crossing. Tomodachi Life. Yo, no way, it was real. Hold on. Wait.
How refreshing.
No show. Yo, he's breaking it down. Tomodachi Life. No way. Yo, Tomodachi Life. Living the dream. 2026. Yo, wait, that's so sick. Hello?
Did you want to talk?
What the hell?
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
Why do the voices sound so weird? What the heck?
That was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
In over 10 years.
In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have?
The hairstyle options, though.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
Let's go.
Our
Alright, we got Tomodachi.
something a little
Wait, a
different.
final announcement. Huh?
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Miyamoto? I'm Miyamoto. Wait, Zelda movie?
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo
Zelda movie?
Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly,
To you.
and now these presentations have grown into an
Sandy, solid 6 out of 10 direct for me. Going to frick to Eep now, but what about Miyamoto? He's here to say something.
direct presentations. But we're also launching
But also sleep well, Sandy.
delivering information to you
New channel.
directly.
What?
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today.
What? Nintendo News app. Okay, yeah. You know what? We're going back to sleep. We're going back to sleep.
We will also be
What
delivering
in the world?
content about Nintendo games and characters
Oh,
every day.
Pikmin 4 comic.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly
Daily.
on the Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be available.
But yeah, I feel like 6 out of 10 is a pretty good rating. Like all I really cared about was Prime 4,
Nintendo,
Legends EA,
so please try it out.
and Tomodachi Life.
That's all I have. to
Tomodachi
share.
Life was hype.
I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
Nintendo Today. I thought it was gonna be like a movie thing, Zelda movie, but
That's
no.
all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Oh well, we got
you
we
for
got news about the news. Well, alrighty, that was the direct. I'm tired. I'm gonna do what Sandy's doing, and I'm gonna head back to bed. Let's see. I think Ducky is still alive. Let's raid out to her. Thank y'all for coming. I hope y'all had a good Nintendo Direct watching. Hopefully we'll have a stream like tomorrow or something. I don't know. I'm hoping to play some more Persona 4 Golden. Well, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all had fun. Oh, I just realized I'm there we go. All right, let's raid out to Ducky. And I'll see y'all in I'll see y'all in the next stream. Bye bye. Where's my background music? There we go. Okay, bye bye.